Boom! Is it Monday already? No! But on Monday, like my favorite local pizza shop, I won't stream. Not that they stream, I won't work tomorrow. Probably, most likely. Maybe a little bit. I'm not gonna stream. We're gonna take a nice little walk because it's during the week, so we kind of want to avoid some crowds right now since the baby is super young. I might do some work after, but yeah. The plan is to kind of take it easy in the morning and just, wait, is this properly aligned? Yeah, it is. Okay. So yeah, what I'm doing today is I might have a bit of a shorter stream and just kind of work on the issues that have arisen from the new build yesterday. So the main things that I want to check out right now, first and foremost, is all of the modifiers with the, let's continue. Really interested to see where we left off. So in particular, he's now dead, yeah. Let's get ourselves the all critters spawn in pairs. I think that breaks it really quickly. Right, I need to, god damn it. I need to kill some bugs. See if this really is a problem. Yeah. Interesting that this is like a problem, right? Biome manager, all enemies by ID. So we do have, oh. Well, there you go. Oh wait, where does this problem come into the problem? Biome manager.instance.all enemies by ID. Yeah, okay, this makes sense. All enemies by ID. So we just want to add like the maggot as an ID of 11. So let's do this here. We're gonna add another one, and this is gonna be maggot, right? Then we're gonna save it, and I think that should already fix this issue. It's just gonna spawn, oops. It's gonna spawn a lot more of them, which is kind of cool. So let's do biome manager. There you go. All enemies by ID. So I want to find a maggot here. We're gonna add the maggot. We're gonna apply this to the level manager. And I think this should fix this first issue. So let's see if that's true. Oh, I still have it. Okay, so I can just... No. I need the normal level. That's fine. Okay. Now we can test the next thing. So first we're gonna remove both of these. Non-color enemy split. Okay, so the biggest problem now is wait, does this work? So volatile critters, let's check. Find volatile critters. Threat level is, yeah, but this doesn't really work on a maggot, right? I mean, it does work, it just, you probably can't see it, right? Well, let's see. Yeah. Just not, the color is not changed, so you don't know. Huh. Yeah, so that's a little problematic. This should really kind of be made on like it should work separately for each of them. Okay, well, it does work, it's just, yeah, you can't see it. So let's remove this. What's the problem ones? Which one am I looking at? This one? No. This one? No. Ah, dead enemies sometimes leave behind eggs. Okay. This is just a, you just kind of lose with this one, I think, because you can't clear them fast enough. Right? Because on average, they're just gonna be yeah, you just can't get rid of them. I mean, you could be able to, right? You could just kind of lure them. Right. Like you still can do it, it's just a little annoying, right? Okay, so what is this? This, oops, whoa. This is the parasitic infestation. Parasitic infestation. So yeah, they have a 50% chance of spawning. And this happens on the enemy base. Now what I want to know is, does the enemy base have it does have the enemy size. Okay. It could be kind of multiplied by their max health, right? But like, how does, okay, max health. I'm just here. Yeah, we changed the max health, so this is not gonna work. Okay, again, parasitic. So if it's a swarming copy, it has a much lower chance. We could also just do or threat level equals critter. Right. So this is now a lot more kind of reasonable for a non-boss modifier, right? So just leave behind some eggs. And then if there's going to be some other modifiers that make the eggs a little bit more insane, this is then going to be, you know, a little better. So yeah, we have this, so we can check to see. Ooh. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna start writing the changelog. So we're gonna do fixes. This was the, oh, what is the item that we're fixing? So parasitic infestation, no, we were fixing first the swarming. Fixed the swarming, is it swarming strain? No, the swarming. The swarming evolution to also work on maggots. and then we have the changes. Parasitic infestation, evolution, is now 80% less parasitic evolution now has an 80% lower chance to trigger on critters. There we go. Okay. What else do we have here? Okay, bugs. I guess we can kind of check. Like, this is fine. Enemies take 80% reduced damage. I think that's okay, honestly. Yeah, just the volatile critters is a little awkward. Chargers attack. Sure. Any projectiles coming at you? Okay, right. I need to fix some projectiles. So we're gonna do modules. We're gonna check neutral, and then ranged enemy bullet, empowered ranged enemy bullet. Huh. Still using the right sprite. So what's the issue here? Neutral bullets, empowered, and then we have egg bullet, and then we have the... These all use different things. So what if I do, okay, shooter enemy, empowered enemy bullet. So this is on the enemy effects manager. Oh, why is this using the wrong one now? Okay, let's see if this also works. Let's do empowered. There we go. Yeah, now you can see them. Okay, great. So we can check this off. Fixed the bullet sprites for the volatile. What is it? Jesus, I should have left it open. Volatile tiles, evolution tiles. Okay. So that's that issue that's been bothering me. What do we have next? Right, I saw somebody post the basic bullets or goo modules, if they bounce, they just kind of never stop bouncing. So the way that I'm gonna check this is I'm gonna spawn a module that gives bounce, and we're gonna see if that is the case. Bounce. Can a module give bounce? Yes, it can. Okay, so it seems like bullets never stop. I mean, the goo bullets never stop bouncing. So let's check our bounce. Get bounce amount. We're just gonna find. Okay, this happens. Shoot bullet. We have the bounce amount. And then, okay, if it's laser, that's fine. What about here? Why doesn't this happen on a... Okay, so another thing that I would want to check. We want to give it a low amount of bounce, actually. Okay, so what we can do is we can try to figure out if this happens. But first, let's just wait for the bullets to disappear. Right. That could take a little bit, eh? Okay, well, let's just then do, let's just do this. Oh, it already happened? Okay. Oh. Yeah, and this doesn't happen. Yeah, we definitely want to do this. So bullet shot type dot equals goo. There you go. That should fix this issue. Right. Let's skip this. There you go. Okay. So now we should be able to see this work as intended. Okay. Fixed the issue that made base goo bullets fly for infinite amount of time and never stop bouncing if they had any amount of bounce. There you go, that's fixed. I can also log that in the bugs. We can do this, so we're gonna say will be fixed in the 0.3.1. Okay. Have written some stuff as well. Enemy bullets should be on a higher layer than anything else. Actually thinking, like, how exactly does this really work? I think that's a good idea. I just kind of have to actually check how I spawn stuff. I mean, I do have, okay, let's check bullet base. We do have the sprite, so we could kind of add another sorting layer. We could just bring it higher, right? So we could do what we could do... Wait, how does this work? Again, shooter enemy. We shoot an empowered bullet. And this empowered bullet how do I know that this is the enemy bullet again? Shooter enemy, set owner. Yeah, this doesn't, or does it matter? Yeah, this doesn't matter in this context. They also set, oh, shooter faction ID, so that's fine. So shooter faction ID. Hey man, how's it going? So we can do bullet dot okay, no, we can do this here. So bullet, we shoot it here, and we have the shooter faction ID. So we do this, and then we can do sprite renderer dot layer sorting layer ID. What is this that we need to change? I mean, I need to change the order in layer. Sorting order equals unit faction ID +1. It's going just clocked into my shift. Was going for something to listen to. Oh, nice. Wait, you work on a Sunday? What are you doing, man? As in, like, what's your job? Okay, so these little shits need to go, please. No, we can just do this first of all, and then we can spawn some mortars as well. We're gonna have them have the cluster mortar, just so I can see if this works. Work nights is a GSA Thursday to Sunday. Oh, nice. Holy shit. Oh, just a second, I have a call. Okay, back at it again. What kind of a game are you working on, man? If you're still here. Let's see. I should be able to see if this works. Maybe it's just easier to spawn this guy. Just a second, I have another call. Okay, so I fixed that issue and I had a call. So now this is a change. So enemy projectiles are now always drawn in front of player projectiles or explosions. There you go. I think that's gonna be really nice. Let's see if there was anything else. Right, I'm thinking about making the homing stuff just dissipate over time for everything, not just the enemy bullets. But the thing that I need to check though is, let's find seeking. In particular, I want to find the yeah, this is a problem here. So here we also want to pass in the int faction ID, and then we're gonna do if faction ID equals 0 and this, right? And then we can check init faction ID. And this is set here, so that should kind of resolve that issue. But let's see if it really does, right? Okay, continue. And let's drop this in. So mine do follow, but theirs do not. Okay, so that's issue number 1. And I'm gonna write that as a fix. So winged shells item no longer grants, or let's say fixed the issue that made winged shells item grant homing to enemy bullets as well. There you go. Oh, no problem, man. I just had a couple of calls. So, yeah, I wanted to ask you, what kind of a game are you working on? Okay, so this works. And now what I want to do as well is, I think seeking happens, yeah, in the update, right? So I'm thinking about if I make the seeking, so if seeked enemy is null, we get the closest enemy. So what I'm thinking is, what if I do seeking minus equals time dot delta time times 0.5, right? So we kind of make seeking go away slowly. Wait, seek timer, where's this also kind of written? So seek timer is 0. Huh. I think I need to make this 0 here as well, because this is not going to be persistent through. Wait, why is this a thing? So if seeked enemy is null, I'm going to do if seeking is more than 0. No, actually we're going to do if seeking is less than 0. We're going to do this. And can I break? No. I guess we do this in the end, at the end rather, right? I guess this isn't necessary because we just do this if seeking is more than 0. Okay, so let's see how this kind of works. Okay, let's just kill all the enemies first, and then we're gonna add this. Okay, I need to have a bullet that can kind of bounce infinitely and also pierce a shit ton. So let's do this first. Okay, so it kind of tapers off. So what if I do, let's give it again, a bunch of pierce, a bunch of bounce, and then we're gonna just give it winged as well. Yeah, so maybe the player's bullets this doesn't feel too bad. Got a question. I know we talked about libraries the other day. Is there another code thing like that that might help? Huh. Good question. Like, at least for me, I don't remember there being like a ton of really cool assets like that, I guess. Okay, we could do another thing. We're gonna do if seeker timer is more than 5. Or let's do more than 2. we're gonna slowly start to dissipate. Like, I'm thinking if I'm using anything really like that. I don't think so. That's like the only thing that I regularly use that's like really interesting or, you know, useful. Otherwise, I think it's just plain old code, right? But you can definitely find a bunch of assets to help you with, you know, a ton of different things. Where is it? Where is it? Here you are. Okay. Okay, I need to kind of clear this room. So let's make a room clearing laser real quick. This should do it. This laser should clear the room. Oh shit. Well, maybe I went a little overboard, but it should be. I'm just wondering if to expand the knowledge. Yeah, no, for sure, right. Okay, there we go. Room has been cleared. Let me equip over this. And now we can spawn this guy again. Yeah, I think I like this change. So let's add this to the change log. So we're gonna do all projectiles with homing effect now start to lose it. All projectiles with homing effects now start to lose the ability start to slowly lose that effect after 3 seconds of flight. All projectiles with homing effect now start to slowly lose that effect after 3 seconds of flight. This player enemy projectiles alike. There you go. I think that's a nice change. Because it's kind of annoying, even for player bullets to just kind of continue seeking. It's just a little annoying. So I think this is a nice change. Okay, now we can do, what can we do? Okay. Let's see. Enemy bullets should be on a higher layer, so we did this. Shockwaves could maybe this way. Yeah, okay, these are just kind of ideas. Duplicate critters don't work with maggots. This is fixed. And these are not kind of crucial right now. One thing that I want to do though is see if I can have enemies be on Jesus. If I can have them have two sprites, so I can basically use different shaders on them. So let's open a random enemy and just kind of see how that would look like. This is something that I'm kind of concerned that isn't gonna work well either way, but I don't know. So the idea is to have this be duplicate, and one sprite would be on top of the other. So this would definitely have to use, okay, it does have the sorting group, so we would just put this in front, and this one would then use the it's called all-in-one, add all-in-one shader, right? And then we would create new clean material. And we would save material to a folder, and this would be enemy all in one shader. That's the idea, at least. Okay, does it work? It works. Okay. So then the next idea is for this shader to have, okay, so it's just using the outline material. Small enemy. Oh, right. I guess I would want to do this for all of them. So the question is, can I remove the sprite from this? So the only thing I want at the end of this is this muzzle flash, right? Okay, so we have the muzzle flash. Now, can I make Can I just delete this part? Yeah, so now we just have this. But we're using this alpha, which is awkward, because I just want to have this upper part, right? Wait, this is, how does this, okay, what if I also delete this? And then it just brings the whole thing in. So can I then just kind of difference? Okay, wait, shader graph, remove black color. So this is doing, what is this doing? There we go. So this is the idea, of course. So this one would have like the upper layer that can shine, and this one has the bottom layer that can use all of these kinds of crazy effects from the all-in-one sprite shader. Right, so stuff can glitch out. Do we have like some glitch shit here that I could use? Yeah. What do you do? I need to check. Is it here? Always refreshes on. I mean, yeah, these are like a bunch of really cool things that I could use. Including stuff like color ramp, which could be really nice for these like glitchy stuff, because this can kind of just work on everything, right? Oh, right. One thing that I wanted to find. Oh, that's interesting. could use stuff like this. It's a little weird, but you know. The pixelate is kind of an interesting effect as well, right? Grayscale, posterize. Like, this is an interesting effect as well, right? Oh, the ghost thing is interesting. Kind of makes them a bit more hidden. But yeah, like that could be interesting as well, right? These things as well, right? And then I can still have the muzzle flash, right? That's kind of the thing that I'm, you know, why I'm thinking about this. Sure, you have twice as many sprites. Well, not actually twice as many, because I already have another sprite for the shadow, so it's not like crazy big difference, to be honest. And it definitely looks a little odd though, but you know. Yeah, these are kind of useless. There we go. But like these could definitely be used. You know, Definitely puts a little bit of kind of additional work at this point. I'm interested to see what happens if I just press play. Probably all hell breaks loose. Flowers also have this, of course. It would be nice to have a way to Okay, one thing that I want to check though, is there some documentation with this all-in-one sprite shader that I can kind of help myself with? Can I okay. Let's see. Demo. You put it. Is this here? It's a quick start that doesn't want to see if there's some documentation. There we go. Okay, let's see. Find. What about new? Not really, eh? Because like it's a fairly simple thing that I kind of want to have in addition to all of these things, right? Now, if I was a more competent was a more competent programmer, I would be able to kind of, you know, add this myself, but the fact is that I am not. No. So I guess this is the behemoth. It's kind of a okay. Oh, shit. so where exactly do I add this here? I'm thinking like, oh boy, like this is so freaking convoluted. So these are definitely the variables. And then these are, I guess, so let's see, like glow on, fade on. Yeah, these are, I guess, the, what's it called? The variables here. Perhaps. But these are just checks, right? So like for instance, if we have negative pixelate grayscale, yeah, these are just straight all of these things. Alpha round, alpha cutoff, yeah, and then we have the other ones. Okay. So, I mean, let's try to go one by one, right? This might be a problem, but like, you know, can't hurt if you don't try it. So we're gonna do, what is this called? This will be a, not rim light. I mean, it could be rim light, but let's call it muzzle flash on, right? Okay, what happens if I just add this? Shit, all hell breaks loose. For now, nothing happens. Okay. I need a simpler one. What is like one that is... Actually it is. It is the color, and then here it has the intensity. But it also has this glow texture, which I don't need. I need a much simpler thing. Let's do an inner outline. The thing that I don't understand is why this inner outline, like how does this work? Like what is this, you know? How is this inner outline? You know? It's kind of nice that it can glow because that's essentially what I need. But I don't understand how this inner outline is calculated. It just seems like it's just coloring random sprites. You know? Like what is this all-in-one sprite shader? Inner outline. Don't understand why the inner outline is so strange. Oh, it's fine, man. Kind of trying to... Don't know what this does. A more performant but less flexible outline, as in more performant because it doesn't show. Yeah, it seems like this whole shader, just like some stuff don't really work properly, possibly. Like, I don't exactly understand. Okay, so do we have some stuff written in the documentation right now? No. There. Sorry. So inner outline. Places outlines over the main texture. Yeah, but like how? Just randomly? That's it. Okay. Maybe I could just modify the inner outline part, so I don't kind of create a new thing, but instead I just fix, because this already has the thickness, it has the alpha, which is actually good, and the glow. I just need to fix, like it has the color, I just need to fix what it does. Which definitely is, you know, sounds good, but like, am I able to do that? So let's find inner outline. So what is this? This is the... Is it possible that this is like the vertex shader and then this is the fragment shader? Like there's some things that I kind of remember. Well, I don't remember, is just I have heard of these words. Wait, where do I have the... Did I lose it? No, it should be here. Inner outline. Okay, so inner T. So I'm guessing, yeah, this is if only the inner outline is on, then it kind of, I guess this is alpha times inner outline alpha. I don't know exactly what this does, else we have this. And this and this, and if for which one? So this is if, if, and then this is and if, and then if and if with an else in between. Okay. Like, I want to know, okay, so what if I change, I want to see if this even changes anything, if I kind of, change it. Let's say, what's something I can definitely know if it works or not? Change color. Oh, sorry. Sorry to go off topic. When I came back, you were talking about seeking. That's all like ray tracing. No, basically, I just kind of find each bullet just finds the closest enemy from the list of enemies, and then just skews its direction towards it. Nothing too fancy. Wind on. So can I change these? No. So inner outline thickness, inner outline alpha, and glow. I would need the direction as well, but like, if we just start with this, would be kind of nice already. Like, can you just add a float here and do, like, calculate stuff? I guess you can. Inner. So what if I change, oh yeah, so this is just, so outline thickness, outline alpha, inner outline. Okay, so what is a, can I have a, You're just not using vectors, are you? I mean, I guess you could have the angle in radians. Huh. What if I... What if I duplicate this just as a test? I'm gonna make what if I use this here? Makes no difference. What if it's... What is the meaning of this? Like, what is the point? Huh? What is the shine mask even doing? Oops. Yeah, this is just kind of, I don't understand how these make sense, but okay. So I guess I would need to use an angle thing, right? Okay, what if I give you a new kind of thing? What if I give you a, let's say, can I give you a float too? And we'll do muzzle direction. Like, will this add it to your options? Of course not. Why would it? Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm definitely gonna be trying to figure out what I am doing. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Let's see. So maybe I should be using this one. So what if I wait, but like aha. I don't know why these have numbers on them. That's a little scary to me. Oh. There we go. So we have the muzzle direction. We're doing something. Okay, so Yeah, I don't know what this asshole is doing. um, so what if we do, okay, what if we do, let's say float 2, let's do pixel offset, right? Offset. We're gonna do, what is this? Kind of like, wait, can I do, what is the new thing I added this? Muzzle direction. Yeah, this is a float 2. What if I just leave it like this? What are you if I leave you like this? Nothing, you're just a broken mess. Okay, because I changed because I did this. Oh, come on. Okay. Wait, does this break it? No. Okay. So what I want to know is, can I have this be without all of this crap? Or do I need, you know, I need to have some sort of a range and a value. Hey, ay, ay. Inline pixel. Like, why doesn't this give me any information? No wonder writing shaders is so hard. If this would just be like, you know, this, right? It's just like you're just writing in a void, apparently. Wait, let me just see. The annoying thing is that, like, I'm trying to write some crap, but like, if the editor is not helping you at all, it's kind of hard to know, you know, what you're doing. Like, how can I, like, Visual Studio, Unity, shader. Okay, where do we have extensions? Browse. Can't search for them. And I'm looking for Shader Lab VS. Yeah. FVS. Why can't you browse them? Oh, can you browse them here? Nothing found. Great. Options, brother. Like, please. Shit does not exist. Okay, let's see. Go to options, text editor. Text editor. Text editor. This is definitely not what I'm looking for, eh? There's no file extension here, so that's a problem. Like, can I add more of these? Ugh, so annoying. Like, also this doesn't have a search function for some reason. Ugh. I just wanted to read, okay. Good for nothing. Did not help. Yeah, this might be a little, just a tiny touch out of my league. Like, and also I'm kind of, you know, fighting against the tide here because the Visual Studio isn't reading the script properly, so I have no clue if he's happy with these things or not, right? It's just kind of, you just kind of hope for the best. Apparently it understands a couple of things, but like obviously obviously there's a lot to be desired still. I just don't understand, like, why is this inner outline so crap, right? Like, what are you doing here? Like, what is this? Outline thickness 1, and it just makes random pixels. Inner outline alpha. Like, this also kind of changes them, which makes no freaking sense, brother. Like, what if I just tried to change this? So this is using a get pixel inner thickness, and then I don't know what I.UV does exactly. I'm sure it does something. Main texture, then minus get pixel, minus inner outline thickness, and then it absolutes it, I guess, and then again plus equals inner thickness. Like, what are you doing? What if I comment this out? It's just doing a random thing. Like, what are you doing here, brother? Let's comment this out. And then let's also comment this out. There you go. This already, like, but why does it? It's like using some sort of a color ramp for some reason, you know? But here it colors the whole thing. Like, bro. Wait, do I have something else enabled? No, I don't. Yeah, no, it colors the whole freaking thing. So something is going awry here. So if only outer outline is on, you draw it correctly, otherwise we don't draw it correctly. We just kind of do whatever. Inner outline glow. What is this? Where's this a... What? What do you mean inner outline glow? Where do you find this thing, eh? Inner outline glow. Oh, is it a problem because I have this here that it kind of destroys? Ah, there it is. Why is this such a high value though? It's like 4 is the default for some reason. Can I make this be smaller? Is this a thing? Like, I don't need it to be this high to even be possible to be this high, to be honest. But yeah, whatever this is doing is, it isn't good. So let's comment this part out again. It's still just coloring the whole thing. Unless I do this, then it doesn't. I want to do this as well. Inner outline. What if I just do, so get pixel, like what does the inner T stand for? Half 3. What the hell is a half 3? So half 3 is just, it's like a float. So this is like a vector 3, but more efficient. Inner T. Why does it need a half 3 though? I guess that's just how pixels work. Doesn't make any sense to me, right? Like, why does it need 3-dimensional thing here? What if I do this? Will this break it? Seems like it did absolutely no difference. Okay. So we get an absolute value when we get a pixel. What is this motherfucker? Like, what is the I stand for? So this is a fragment shader that runs on each pixel, right? And then v2f is a struct that holds data, and then the I would, I guess, is just an input. So I guess the I is essentially the input. So this just gets the coordinates. Okay, what about this? So for the get pixel, we have the X offset and then the Y offset. So inner thickness is a half, right? Like this inner T. So like if I would do, oh, I see. So we basically first move it. Okay, I understand. So basically this is the offset on the Y. And then we pass in the UV, which is, I guess, the position. So this is the starting point. And then the texture we're sampling from, right? But then we also, okay, so what if I just go in, what if I just do this, right? Like, I don't know why is it taking them from, you know, why is it doing it like that? The funny thing is, this is actually better. It's just, why it isn't working when, why is it working differently here? So we either do the inner T equals this divided by 2, and then we multiply it by the alpha times inner outline alpha. So this is now for, we're talking about this specific pixel, right? So then color RGB plus equals length inner T times inner outline color dot RGB, sure, times inner outline glow. So what happens differently here? So here, we just ignore this whole thing. So what if I add this here, right? I'm just kind of stumbling. This might not do anything different. Oh, it, Wait, why does this change? Oh, only inner outline on if this is false, we do this, otherwise we do this, right? So I like this one that has it on. So what if I just delete this part then? Okay, no. What if I okay, I'm guessing that this step, this is the only different, oh no, it's not the only different step, but yeah, it definitely makes a hellish situation over here. So we don't want that, but there's definitely something missing here. So here we do, times equals color alpha. So wait, this is messing me up. Like, just swap these, please. Thank you. Is this now like it was, I assume? Yeah. So, okay, so if inner outline is on, yeah, we don't want that. We wanna fix this one. What happens here? I don't understand which okay. This doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Inner outline alpha, that's fine, I think. But like, this happens on all of the pixels, right? So can I do, like, why can't I? This makes so much zero sense to me. Holy shit. Okay, what if I do this, right? And first of all, because this is essentially, if I understand correctly, this is returning an RGB and A, right? So I need a half 4. And can I say, like, float alpha equals inner T dot A? Will that already break it? Why don't you like, for fuck's sake? Wait, isn't this? Oh, is this the problem? Because I'm calling absolute. can't convert float 3 to float 4. Wait, why is this a float 3, brother? So I can't even check transparency because this motherfucker is coded, yeah, because of this. Bitch. Get pixel, we have offset, blah, 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 and we return RGB A. Can I do that? And we can do another one. That's, I guess we would leave this in. Like, would that work? Like, is this okay now? What is the problem? Okay, get pixel 4. Jesus Christ. Get pixel 4. Yeah. Okay, so here, let's leave it at 3 then. And then for this one, I can do .a, but I would call the get pixel 4. And this would now work. Okay. So I can get the alpha now. Holy shit. So what I can do is, can I then do like, is this a thing? If alpha, if alpha equals 0, then like, and if, or will this break it? Huh. Wait, so what was wrong here? So how can I check? But what is this, for instance, then? It's a half. And then muzzle direction. Inner outline color. Yeah, we do have the inner outline color that is has a bigger idea. Damn. This doesn't seem like it should be so hard, right? It's definitely a problem that I want to add this to this behemoth of a script. I think I would kind of have a better understanding of what I'm doing if I wouldn't have to deal with this like script crap, you know, that is kind of has all of these things already set up. So that's definitely kind of troubling me a little bit. Okay, so what does this do again? I don't need you for now. Not that it matters at all. The funny thing is, this is not working at all worse because this inner outline just doesn't work. Okay. Main texture, sure. We get the RGB of that pixel. And then I, for some reason, add an absolute value, which makes no freaking sense. And we need to go way back, right? Like the problem is, even as a default script, this already didn't work as it should have. Which, if I can be honest, or does it? No, it doesn't. It's already not working here. It's just a shit script. Maybe, like, should I update this package? That sounds like a horrendous thing to do. So first, let's also, can I undo this? I mean, I can, right? I can just drop this. Wait, how is this done? But I need the alpha from from here. And then, yeah. So let's first do this, so the game works. Okay, so let's try to do this again. So if only outline is on, yeah, let's just remove this whole thing. Okay, so again, course, there's no way this would work. Yeah, I don't know why these just aren't working. Or are these meant to be, you know, not used with, how do you say? Are they not meant to be used with sprites that are part of a, like sprite sheet? Like, how would that make sense? Is there like something I can... Sprite is inside an atlas, yes. Will this help it? It will not, right? But it might make some of these effects better. Let's see texture scroll. Yeah. It just doesn't do anything, huh? Make sure Sprite Atlas UV component is added. Okay, it's not an atlas. Okay, what if there's something about sheet? Okay, know that this effect will not properly work on single image. will only work properly. Which effect, brother? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Looking for this, brother. Just sprite Atlas. Okay, just Atlas then. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Well, none of these things help the inner outline. It still looks like shit. Oh. Boom. What about now? I don't care about this. Doesn't work. No surprise there. Well, this part looks like it's actually rendering just the thing. So that is surprising. Yeah, but in actuality, it isn't. It kind of has a bit more, I guess it has a bit more glow, and like more stuff is visible because of it. Like, this looks like shit. How is this an inner outline? You know? I don't understand this. Whatever. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to figure this out at some point. It's just right now, this is way too annoying for me to deal with, if I can be completely honest. Okay, so what if I just do overrides revert all? There we go. Check if I didn't break something. Would be nice to kind of, you know, be able to just add an effect in this script. Pretty sure it should be possible. Let's see. Okay, for now it's just important that everything works. Because this is like a minor thing. That I think would be nice for the future, you know? You can kind of do a lot of, because like, for instance, my script is not, or my shader is, the only important thing about it is the fact that things shine. Another thing that I could do is just add a glitch effect to my shader though. That's also something I could do. I just kind of stop trying to make that shader work for these things. And just make, you know, a custom shader that works for me. Oh boy, what happened? Something went wrong. What happened here, eh? What's going on here? Let's open you up. Magazine UI update. Really? Why did you need 5 seconds, eh? Yeah, that's something weird happened there. So basically, this shine effect is the whole reason I want to be using this, like why I'm using my shader, right? And I think it looks cool as hell. So maybe I can add some of those things as well. Like if I want to do this glitchy stuff. You know, this looks cool. I think that's one of the main reasons my game looks really good, is this shader. Okay, let's try to add a bunch of these. That's fine. Don't need to do those. Enemies at full HP take half damage. I guess this is all fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. We're not going to do that one. This is fine. This is fine. Oh, great. And some of this, some of this. And let's see how crazy it is. Okay. Yeah, I guess getting all the modifiers at once is a bit much, but I think it should be fine. So maybe the only thing... okay, close this son of a bitch off. And this. So what I want to do is volatile critters. Is this the thing? Yes. So yeah, instead of this, I might just want to kind of have a base color be different, right? So we're gonna ignore this part and then just do this. And then outline. Change outline color. So we can add another color here. We're gonna do enemy volatile outline color. There we go. And then we can do this. This does what? Set color. And then when we do attack with outline, we set the previous color. Okay, so we can do this here, and we're gonna do global colors dot instance dot volatile enemy color. This, and now we're gonna find the global colors, and we're just gonna give it a really strong looking outline. So this, sure. Now here, I want to have like something like that, or maybe even like this when they're volatile. So let's try to do, okay, boom. And let's see if this is good. So let's play and let's try to set the volatile enemies. We're gonna do a quick start. We're gonna kill all the enemies first, and then we're gonna give us the volatile critters modifier. Make this bigger. And we're also gonna kind of spawn a bunch of them. So let's do the double critters thing. Is this one? Okay. And also, while we're here, let's just do this so I can kill them faster. Okay. And that's a lot more visually how do you say? You can see it a lot better. Okay, so let's quit. And then maybe change the color to something else. Maybe we do, like, I think this is not a bad color per se, per chance. Let me just go back here. What if I just tone it down more towards the purple, just a little bit? Or maybe something like that kind of could work. Another reason that I want to do this with the other shader is for the outline kind of glow and stuff like that. I think those are really, really useful effects. You can definitely see. You can definitely see them now, right? Yeah, I still see the value in that shader because, like, writing all of those things on my own is gonna take just a little too much time, I'm afraid. So it would be nice to add, because essentially, yeah, it's just this glow thing is that I'm like what I'm trying to do. But yeah, I think this is a good change for the volatile critters, so I'm gonna also write that. So visual volatile critters evolution now makes critters sometimes spawn volatile, making them explode on death. Now gives the volatile enemies a very noticeable pink outline. There we go. Can I guess still leave this in? Just like since we already have that working, we might as well leave it in. But yeah, if it can't find those colors, then at least have the outline, right? Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's funny. Because it's already, the room is over. Okay, let's try to do it in the next room. Nice. You kind of have to kill just one of them without being too close to them, right? Yeah, just everything dies. So if you play your cards right, you can just do this, boom, everything's gone. Feels good as well, I think. Okay, good. I think that's it for this version. I just wanted to fix the major bugs so stuff doesn't go too wrong, right? So I'm gonna copy this here, like that. We're gonna delete these. We're gonna delete new stuff because there's no new things. I'm gonna change this to 2. And then have this be a, there you go, prepared for the next build. So yeah, these are the new things, and I think that's more than enough. Just fixing the main issues that kind of break the game right now. Oh, right, another thing that I wanted to check before I make a build is if I quick start and then we reset the whole game, we do this. Like, I don't understand, why is there so many giant frames here? Time manager. Why do you need such a long time, brother? Like, I'm pretty sure time manager. Like, how is this needing so much time? Well, whatever. So now if I wait, is this reset? It is, right? No, it isn't. Okay, so now if I do unlock stuff and then press play, I think stuff actually isn't unlocked, so that's something that I want to fix. Just want to find a free Pokédex. Oops. Effects. Yeah, these are not correct. So what I want to do is, in the main menu, when we do this unlock stuff, I also want to do save load.instance.unlock unlock stuff based on main progression. This is what I want to do here as well. And I think this should now fix that issue. Okay, so let's check it. Let's reset the game again. So we're gonna do a quick start. And then reset. And then we can restart the game. Okay. And now if we press unlock stuff and then play, stuff should be unlocked. So why is it lagging so much? Holy shit. It's a different issue actually. Okay. Let's go to effects. Yeah, stuff is unlocked now. Good, okay. So let's add that to the fixes as well. Fixed the unlock stuff. Unlock stuff button in the main menu dev tools to actually unlock stuff. Okay, that's it. We can save this. We can go to the product settings and just assign the version of the game. Is this important? Probably not, to be honest, but you know, why not? And then we can make a new build. Wait, let me just check. Did I change the game number? I did. So let's make a build. Yeah. Rename this copy. And then let's open in Finder. We're gonna just delete these and save it here. Okay. So this is basically gonna be it. It was kind of an awkward streamy trying to figure out shaders on the fly, especially changing one of the most convoluted shaders in existence. That was definitely quite a bigger challenge. But yeah, I definitely want to try to revisit that idea. Maybe I'll try to contact the maker of this asset and see if he can help me. But yeah. It's just the idea is that like it's gonna be much easier to just to use a couple of those effects for, you know, a bunch of different things to kind of make some additional interesting things happen. Although like in some ways that shader works so weirdly, I kind of want to avoid using it. It's like it's doing way too much crap, right? So I'm thinking it might be just better to just write it on my own. Just, you know, get into that shader graph and just figure out the effects that I want to have, right? But yeah, we'll see. We're gonna make a new build as per usual. Drop this here. Oops, nope. Drop this here instead. Okay, we can build. Yeah, I might actually write a custom one, to be honest. Have more control over it. I know how to kind of adjust it. So I think I might actually try to do that. It's gonna be better for me. Okay. Upload failed. Okay, let's just do it again. So this is a Mac zip. This is a PC zip. I'm gonna save this in here. So Unity shader glitch effect. Because I can then do exactly what I want, right? Because right now, it's kind of problematic because if I want to do something really specific, I'm just gonna have to do a lot of additional crap, but here I can just control the shader properly and it's just gonna work exactly how I want it to. So 2.1, let's drop it on the demo testing and then we're gonna also upload it to the main. So let's do default, preview change, and just set it live. Doesn't matter, publish, boom, boom, boom. That's it. We're gonna drop the changes in the server. But yeah, sorry, this was kind of a strange stream, a little boring, I guess. Let's try to figure out some of these things. Usually I try to do this off stream, but it's just kind of, I don't know. It was just a moment that I wanted to kind of see how that is. And yeah, but it is what it is, you know. This is part of the game development journey, is doing these boring things. But yeah, anyway, thanks everybody for joining in if you did anyway. And yeah, hope you have a really good rest of the weekend, and hopefully I'm gonna see you in a couple of days when I go at it again. Like I said, probably not gonna do a stream tomorrow, but the day after, almost for sure, right? Okay, thanks everybody, cheers.